Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to the Don Valley Stadium in Sheffield as Sheffield Eagles play Warrington. This is the second game they've played here, Sheffield. They played Wakefield on Wednesday and had a convincing 36-4 win. Teams for today: Warrington, number 1, David Lyons. Number 2, Des Drummond. Number 3, Tony Farnley. Number 4, Paul Derbyshire. Number 5, Chris Rudd. Number 6, Chris O'Sullivan. Number 7, Paul Bishop. Number 8, Phil Sumner. Number 9, Dwayne Mann. Number 10, Bob Jackson. Number 11, Gary Mercer. Number 12, Billy McGinty. And number 13, Paul Cullen. Substitutes today: number 14, Martin Crompton, and number 15, Don Duffy. The Sheffield Eagles team at number 1, Mark Gamson. Number 2, David Nelson. Number 3, Sam Panapa. Number 4, Darryl Powell. Number 5, Andy Young. Number 6, David Maiko. Number 7, David Close. Number 8, Paul Broadbent. Number 9, Mick Cook. Number 10, Hugh Waddell. Number 11, Tim Wilby. Number 12, Sonny Nicol. And number 13, Ian Russell. Substitutes for the Eagles at number 14, Tony Farrell. And number 15, Neil Kellett. This is Warrington's number 6, Chris O'Sullivan's first game for the Wire. So let's hope he's a good player and suits the Warrington team. So it's Warrington. Bishop gets the game underway. Warrington playing towards the scoreboard end. Just tell you the referee today is Mr. Smith of Halifax. So it's Sheffield in possession, 10 yards from their own try line. It's Hugh Waddell's first touch. Hugh Waddell come here from Leeds, started his career at Oldham and Blackpool. So Sheffield trying to come out at the 25. Still the tackle there by Warrington. Warrington be open to win this game today, and the referee got Warrington offside. 2 or 3 players just outside the Sheffield 25. So Sheffield get the first penalty. Sam Panapa playing number 3 for Eagles today. He's a New Zealand lad who scored the try against the Australians in the New Zealand-Australia test match a few weeks back. So, Sheffield now, 10 yards inside their own half of the field. These first 10-15 minutes will be testing time. Here's Waddell, but he's well tackled. First 15 minutes is going to be a telling time for both packs. They'll be trying to get on top. Russell, though, he's well tackled. Bob Jackson brings him down. Help with Dwayne Mann. Nicol outline. Long ball inside to Powell. Powell looking for room, but he still gets it out, but he gets Nicol buried. So Warrington tackling strong in the early minutes, still into Sheffield half of the field. Broadbent, big lad, he makes it to the halfway line. Long one back, here's the kick. Powell, but David Lyons has got it well covered. Picks it up, comes running forward. Sam Panapa brings him down, and Russell. So Desi Drummond, what will he do? He has a run, looking for a gap, Desi Drummond, but they close it down, just shy of the 25 now. Warrington in possession. Offside, no. Cullen, he's brought into the pack today. Warrington's got a few injuries. The Cullen's at loose forward. Dwayne Mann goes from acting half back, but there's no room there, and he's brought down. Broadbent and Nickel. Warrington now. Here's the kick. David Lyon get it onto his right foot. Big one downfield. Nelson there. Gamson there. Gamson picks it up. He's got Nelson coming with him, but elects to go on his own and runs into Sumner and Jackson. Good tackling by the Warrington forwards. So Nelson, what will he do? He goes on his own from acting half back, but there's no room and he's brought down. So Sheffield now using the forwards here to try and get out of their own half, but Warrington's tackling strong and low. Just outside the Sheffield 25. Switches it to the blind side, but Warrington aware for that one and waiting. Rudd, good tackle, and O'Sullivan in the tackle. Nickel along to his half-back partner, looking for a gap, Michael, but he can't find it, and he's upended too. The last tackle, says the referee, so Sheffield will have to kick here. Watch for Powell here. No, long one. Gone between the wingman and David Lyon. It's a good kick, but I think Rudd will pick this up. Picks it up just on his line, comes charging forward, elects to go on his own. 25-yard line, good run by Chris Rudd. So, Mann into Sumner, young lad, 17, and he's playing his first game for the club this season. Mann elects to go on his own. Oh, he gives it to Mercer, playing in the second row today due to the injuries in the Warrington forwards, but Mercer won't let you down in the second row. Mann acting half-back. Bishop first receiver along the line. O'Sullivan looking to try and find a gap, but well closed down. Maiko brings, not allowed to play the ball. Penalty to Warrington. Referees have been instructed to clean up and to play the ball this season, and that's what they're doing. Warrington get the penalty. So David Lyons now clearing penalty. Only makes about 10 yards, but it goes into touch. That's the main thing, and it's Warrington in possession on the halfway line. 6 tackles to go. What will they do here? Sumner goes charging forward. He's tackled low. Mann acting half-back. Bishop coming on the blind side. Doesn't use it. Switches it inside to Paul Cullen. But Sheffield read that well and bring Cullen down. Mann, Bishop, O'Sullivan is at what's he going to do? Long pass. Trying to get Derbyshire running, but again, well played by the Eagles. Both teams now still trying to get on top in the early stages. Bob Jackson, he has to go on his own, but he's tackled. Good tackling by Panaper. Here's Mercer now. Mercer looking for a gap, but he's brought downstairs. Good tackling Eagles. So Warrington, what they're going to do? Bishop a little kick through, but the wingman's there for it. Just manages to play it. So Young picks it up, and Warrington player receiving attention now here. On the halfway line, Sheffield get the penalty. Offside, says Mr. Smith. It looks like Paul Derbyshire, is it, who's reaving? No. So Sheffield Eagles now. Just inside their own half now, Sheffield. Here's the big lad coming up for the first run. First run Broadbent, but he's tackled. Good running, good strong running. So Eagles again in possession. New Waddell trying to unload in the tackle and does. But they're still going, Maiko. Good play by Powell. But Warrington's going to have to do a substitution here as Duffy getting warmed up here. But I don't think they're going to use him as Derbyshire takes his line. Good tackle, lovely strong tackle by O'Sullivan, getting his mark in early. Russell looks too far, so it'll be Warrington's tap. Good play by Russell, but Warrington read it well. So Mann will restart on the 25. And here's Cullen, tackle just midway between Warrington 25 and halfway as Bob Jackson takes up the running. Good strong running by Jackson, 10 yards shy of the halfway line now. Both teams still tackling well, no team's got the initiative yet. McGintis, halfway line, Warrington in possession. Both defences on top in this early stages. Bishops, O'Sullivan, he's got Lyons coming with him. Lyons is trying to get Farnley going. Farnley breaks out at one tackle, but just slows down enough for Nickel to tackle O'Sullivan. Neat play, and offside again, he played a ball. When are these players going to learn? And Warrington substitutes straight away. Don Duffy coming on for Derbyshire. Looks like a leg injury. So that's a blow for Warrington. First 10 minutes. So Warrington now. First attacking position for Warrington inside the Eagles 25. Still trying to get the sub on. The referee's noticed now. And Duffy goes on, takes his place in the Warrington. I suppose he'll go loose forward and Cullen will go into the centre. McGinty. Warrington looking for the first try here. First try will be important in this game. Gives the team confidence if you can score. Mercer, Freeman to bring him down. Big strong lad, normally a centre. So, Eagles, Warrington still 20 yards out. Switches play, O'Sullivan, he's got a gap here. There's the gap, but I think just too far. Just too far for Chrissy Rudden-Thornley. But good little kick by O'Sullivan. The Warrington coach on the coach coming up here told Warrington about this little kick through. He'd watched videos on Sheffield and thinks it weak on the flanks. So we'll see at the end of the day if the coach is right. So it's Eagles, restart on the 25. Hooker, Mick Cook gets the game underway. Hugh Waddell, first receiver. They've got to take man and ball with this Hugh Waddell. They can't afford to let him get the ball out. So, Eagles. Russell, but runs into O'Sullivan, a fella Australian. There'll be no love lost between these two players. Along the line. Wilby, news play for Warrington. Bad mistake by Wilby. That'll do, says Bob Jackson as he picks it up. These early mistakes in the first few tackles. Tim Wilby knows, and they're offside there, Sheffield. So, looks like Warrington will get the first chance to score here. David Lyon, I think he'll go for goal. Yep, David Lyon elected to go for goal. So can David Lyon put the first goal on the board? And goal kicks will be important today.
5 minutes gone.
So, young Sandboy close, he brings the bucket on.
10 minutes gone.
Important goal kick this for David Lyon. If he kicks this, it'll give him confidence for later on in the game.
We'll be losing the ball then, conceding a free kick.
So, how's Chris O'Sullivan coping today with this? This is his first game, and I think once he gets into the spirit of things, he'll be a good question for Warrington. That's where Warrington's been lacking lately, and I think this could be the lad to set him going. David Lyon, 30 yards out, about 5 yards to the right of the post. Not a difficult kick by any means, but not a regular kicker, David Lyons. Takes his 5 back, 1 to the left. Concentrating deeply now. What can he do with this one? Can he put it between the sticks? It looks a good one. And it's good to the right of the post. So Warrington, it's still Sheffield Eagles 0, Warrington 0. I make it 12 minutes gone in the first half. As Sheffield restart with a 25 tap. Desi Drummond got it covered. He picks it up. No, Sheffield know they can't give this lad any room. This lad will go 100 yards if given the chance. But he's well tackled this time. So, McGinty, first receiver, he runs into 3 Sheffield players. He's brought down, 5 yards shy of the halfway line. Warrington in possession, Sumner runs into Sheffield, but he trying to unload, he gets it out. Good ball for Sumner, Bishop to O'Sullivan, O'Sullivan inside, but Sheffield got it still playing around Warrington. Dwayne Mann gets into the penalty here, punching in the tackle. It looks like Ian Russell. Having a quiet word, getting the captain over now, Powell. Saying no nonsense, Mr. Smith. He reckons Russell punched in the tackle. He don't want any of that today and putting the law down straight away. So Sheffield will have to stop giving all these silly penalties away if they want to win this game today. You don't win games by giving these penalties away, and like I say, both teams want the win today. So Mr. Smith gives them another chance for David Lyon. So this time, takes 5 yards back. 1 to the left, gets his concentration going. Can he kick this one? He can kick the distance, no problem. He just wants the mark. This one looks like it's there, and it's there. So David Lyon opens Warrington's account. I make it 14 minutes gone. David Lyon starts the scoring. That'll do Warrington good. Like I say, penalties will be a premium today. So Eagles to restart. Start again. Paul Bishop this time gives it to his forward, Mercer. Mercer comes tearing forward. Nickel in the tackle. Warrington in their own 25 now. Good play by Dwayne Mann. He gets to the 25, but Sheffield tackling keen. So there he goes. So Warrington just using the forwards to break up field. Here's McGinty, good spot by McGinty, spotted a gap and went through it. Good run by McGinty, made good 10 yards. Here's Lyon with a long kick downfield. This time it's going to be Folsom. Gamson's going across for it. He's got all the time in the world, he comes forward. But he's well tackled, good tackling by Thornley and Rudd. So Eagles throwing it around in their own 25, they'd be better, but tackling well. So, still in the 25, Eagles in possession, long one out to Waddle, but Waddell can't get loose, and he can't get the ball out. There's 3 Warrington defenders throwing to the ground. Still in the Eagles 25. It's looking like it's going to come along the line here. Maiko, but there's no room for Maiko, and a good low tackle there. Bob Jackson, the man this time, bringing him down. So Eagles, here's the kick. David Lyon waiting for it. It looks a good kick, this. No, never got the bounce, and David Lyon, but David Lyon's foot went in touch. Good kick by Maiko. So it'll be Eagles head and ball. Bad blow for Warrington. But you can't fault David Lyon, he had to go for the ball. He did well to pick the ball up in the first place, and he just couldn't get his balance, and one foot went over the touchline. So, fed by here's Maiko into Russell, but he's well tackled. Big boy Panapa, usually a winger playing in centre for Eagles. Along the line, Russell looking to unload and bites back. Nice back pass, but Wilby's well brought down. Well read by Warrington. He's along the line, Broadbent, but he has to take the tackle. No one there. Bad play by Eagles. The man had a chance to get that out. Knock on. Took his eye off the ball, and that's what happens when you take your eye off the ball. So Warrington get the head and ball just inside their own 25. Still both packs trying to get on top, but Eagles making a lot of mistakes. Bishop gets it in, gives it to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan looking to get Mercer, but he can't get Mercer away. Here's McGinty coming on the narrow side. Good running by McGinty. Closed down though by Powell and Russell. Here's Drummond. Eagles know they can't give this lad any room. Bob Jackson going acting half. Back inside to Mercer. Big strong lad. Halfway line. Warrington still in possession on the halfway line. Bishop with a kick. Looking to catch Sheffield unawares. David Nelson's going back for it. 3 defenders coming up. Play on now, says the referee. Paul Cullen making him go across field. And a good tackle by Warrington. Looked like a forward pass to me, and the referee rightly there. Very bad pass by Nelson. Very silly mistake. 10 yards from his own line. You don't pass in front of your sticks. Gives Warrington the head and ball. Put Sheffield under all kinds of trouble here. Warrington get possession here. They're in a good attacking position. Warrington's got a move set up here. His ball still waiting on. Drummond has to retrieve the ball. Warrington's got a move set up here. If Warrington can get the ball out of the pack, both packs still apart. Bishop gets it in, he gets the ball. O'Sullivan, he's got Thornley. Misses Thornley. Lyon tackled off the ball and he got injured there, Lyons. Panapa brought him down off the ball. Nothing done. Bad play there. Sheffield lucky to get away with that. It looks like a bad leg injury for David Lyon as Phil Sumner runs into a brick wall. Duffy now. Warrington 10 yards out. Looks like Warrington's got problems on the injury front again here. Bishop, O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan going on his own. Good pass. But Jackson can't hold it. And Sheffield get the ball back. David Lyon looks in a lot of pain here. Brian Johnson on the touchline. Warrington a man short here. It looks a bad injury, this. Still receiving attention as Eagles try to come away with it. But like I say, how Sam Panapa got away with that. He tackled David Lyon off the ball there. And Lyon's in a lot of pain. So Sheffield. Offside Warrington. He's quickly spotted that. So Warrington coach, another trainer coming on. Bishop now receiving attention. No, a quick word to Paul Bishop from the trainer. And Lyon's still down. Touch judge, I'm surprised didn't see that incident with David Lyon. Although there was nothing malicious about it, it was certainly off the ball. As Sheffield fine touch on the halfway line. Micah along the line. Waddell, but Waddell can't find no way through. So, here's a long one. Brussels. But Wilby can't find a way through. Tackling on Warrington's very strong. Sheffield coming along with it. Another bad play. Took his eye off it again. Another knock on. These are basic errors. Schoolboys shouldn't make these errors. Never mind professional rugby players. So they've not really had this. I don't think Sheffield have played 6 tackles out yet without making an handling mistake. As Bishop gets it in, and Bishop comes away with it. Feeds it to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan has to try and go on his own. Bishop had a better holding on then. Bishop, Cullen gives it inside to Mercer, but Sheffield read that one. So Warrington, lying limping, he's going to try and run this off, I think, before Warrington make another substitution. Trying to run it off. Warrington, Dwayne Mann into Phil Sumner, getting through a lot of work already, young Phil Sumner. He's got into this team today, and his idea will be to stay there. Bishop, ball out to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan straightens up. Good play by O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan to Cullen. Cullen out to Mercer. Warrington still going. Good play by Warrington. That little man on a last tackle, says the referee. Watch for the up and under from Warrington. Wrong man got it. O'Sullivan puts it in the air. It's all on here. Offside. Gary Mercer, it's only formally judged offside by Mr. Smith, the referee. So the Eagles get a penalty. So it's a relieving penalty for the Eagles. But you just noted what Chris Sullivan can do. He jinked one way, jinked another, and he went through 3 tackles, but just got into open air. But luckily for Sheffield, the cover was there. So it's just inside the Sheffield half. Eagles in possession. Waddell, first receiver, comes running in, but he meets the wall. He gets it out this time. Mick Cook still going. Warrington got to get this man and ball. The Eagles fans getting behind the team now as Broadbent comes forward. He's tackled, one below and one above. So Russell, he's got Nickel running off him. Nice play. Good play. Good play by Russell. Penalty to Sheffield. When a player's going to learn, you've got to let the man play the ball. And Sheffield get a penalty. So Eagles going for goal. Nick Kellett, the substitute, bringing the sand bucket on for Eagles. Gary Everington believes in giving these substitutes some work to do. Big bloke, this Kellett. So it gives David Close now, not the regular kicker in this Eagles team. The regular kicker is Ashton, Mark Ashton, who's not playing today. Trying to put Eagles on an even score. I make it 23 minutes gone, and it's David Close trying to equalise for the Eagles. First attempt at goal. Looks a good kick, and good kick, straight between the H's. So after it, I make it 23 minutes play. It's 23 minutes, it's Sheffield 2, Warrington 2. So, it's Paul Bishop getting ready to restart for Warrington. Very close game, very dull at the moment, waiting maybe later the teams will both liven up. So it's Warrington back inside the Sheffield possession, Sheffield half, Eagles in possession. So, Gamson trying to go on his own, giving his forwards a break. Good idea by this Eagles fullback. Along the line, here's Waddell, first touch again, still going. Strong man this Waddell, every time it takes 2 men. But surely penalty to Warrington that. But no, it looked like he had a marker and wasn't allowed to do that. But the referee thought different and he's given the penalty to McWaddle. Definitely had a marker in front of him. But, so, Close puts it into touch. So it's about just outside the Warrington 25, Eagles in possession. So here's Waddell again. Sheffield using him on the first drive, hoping that he can release the ball in the tackle. So on his own again, Cook. Bad play by Sheffield. Just waste a tackle. Cook Bad pass. Picked up well though by Russell. But Russell's well tackled below by Warrington. So, close. Gets it inside Broadhurst. Broadbent, well tackled. 5 yards out now. Sheffield on the attack here. Got the tails up. Back along the line. Close. Back into the Hooker Cup, but he's buried. Watch for the drop goal now here from Sheffield. That'll squeeze them into a narrow lead. Bad one, bad attempt. So it's Warrington to restart. He had all the time in the world there, David Close, and it was a very poor attempt at drop goal. So 2 balls on the field, we can't have that. So Bishop gets rid of one and restarts with the other one. Dwayne Mann runs into Nickel. Big strong lad, this man. I rate he's the best hooker going at the moment, but Australia will have something to say about that as Bob Jackson, an Australian, gets the ball. 3 men in the tackle. So, Warrington now. Sumner acting half-back, goes on the blind side. Good move by Sumner. Good play by Young, and he loses possession. So now it's Warrington losing the ball. It's Maiko looking for the gap. Well closed down though. Young Rudd followed him over halfway across the field. So, Powell. Powell finds the gap. Just can't get the ball out. Good tackle by Mercer. So Eagles going on the far side. Cook. But Cook can't get past Desi Drummond, and he's brought to the ground just outside Warrington 25. Sheffield Eagles now looking to get a try. Russell in bad pass. Nelson. But well played by Warrington. They had a 3-man overlap there, Eagles. Last tackle, says the referee. Russell has the kick. David Lyons. All the time in the world. But good tackle by Nickel. So McGinty will have to run this one himself, and he does. Makes a few yards. 10 yards from the Warrington line as Warrington Duffy gets a new shirt as Mercer comes running forward. 10 yards from the Warrington line. And Duffy had be better get that shirt on instead of mithering about as Phil Sumner takes the run in. Having a good game, Phil Sumner. Taking a lot of the workload in this Warrington pack. Man goes other side to Bob Jackson. Bob Jackson makes 10 yards. Last tackle though, says the referee. Sir Paul Bishop with a left foot kick. Good kick. David Nelson running back to get it. There's 2 there. No. Fullback's going to take it. No. Leaves it to Nelson. Nelson indicates he's going to go, and he gives the telegraph to Warrington that he was going on his own there. And Warrington took the tackle down. On the Sheffield 25 now, Eagles in possession. Having a lot of possession, Eagles, in the first half hour. But Young's brought down. I think that's the first time Young's touched the ball in this first half hour. There's the big Wilby. Used to play at Warrington, but didn't get into the first team. And he's tackled. I think he's played everywhere, Wilby. And it's a long kick. This one looks straight into touch. Ball back. So Warrington, will they get possession here? Is it a turnover or is it a scrum? I don't think that was the 6th tackle. The referee's indicating a scrum, so it wasn't the 6th tackle. So Warrington's heading ball. He must have kicked on the 5th tackle, or otherwise it would have been a turnover. The only thing I don't like about this field is the ball takes a hell of a long time. We're losing a lot of minutes play with this ball getting on the field. That's about the 4th time now we've had wait for the ball as Bishop goes round to feed, and feed he does. Referee not happy, wants the ball in again, said the ball didn't go in the tunnel. So usual shout from the Sheffield fans, always blame the visiting team, but that's the same wherever you go as Farnley breaks through. First game back for Farnley after getting that bad concussion at Widnes in the semi-final of the Lancashire Cup. McGinty, he's tackled on the 25. Warrington, what's happened? They've lost the ball again. No, referee running over, says Warrington's got it. Ooh! So Warrington not doing anything with this ball, just wasting it. Bishop, looks like Martin Crompton's getting ready. He did well to hold that. Farnley, good running by Farnley. 2 tackles to go. What's Warrington going to do here? Here's Duffy. Duffy's going for a gap. Gets it. Oh, man couldn't hold it. And picked up by Panepa. Dwayne Mann, if he'd have held that ball, it'd have been 4 points to Warrington. Here's Warrington's ploy now. Martin Crompton warming up. This is the lad that makes Warrington tick. Be a different team when he gets on the field. So Broadbent, tackled by his opposite number, Bob Jackson. But this game's still not living up to its expectations. Cook, tackled again by Jackson. Now it's Gamson this time. They both look familiar in this headwear. Get close inside to Power. But he's upended. Brilliant tackle. That's the way to tackle round the pins. They can't go without them. Russell gets his kick off. Rudd's got it covered, but he lets it go. So Warrington's heading ball. You can't blame Rudd. The ball was bouncing awkward. If he'd have tried to retrieve that ball, he could have knocked on and Sheffield would have got possession. But instead he let it go and Warrington will get the head and ball. So Warrington sub Brian Johnson, the coach, on the bench. It looks like he'll bring in penalty, feeding. Referee reckons feeding. How the referee can say feeding, I don't know, because every scrum half feeds. Not consistent with this feeding. So they can't go for goal. It's a differential penalty, so they'll have to tap this. Here's Waddell. But Waddell, he unloads to Nickel. Nickel trying to shrug off. Just yards now from the Warrington try line. Sheffield now looking for a first try. Mickey Cook, but Bishop holds him up. This will be a good time to score for Eagles just before half time. Warrington's got it hold out here. No. Good try. Broadbent took that on the burst and no one could hold him. So Sheffield, first try. So it's the first try of the afternoon. So Broadbent opens the account. Come on the burst there. Warrington defence was there, but they just couldn't hold him. His momentum took him between the sticks. What a time to score. Bad time for Warrington and a good time for Sheffield. Just before half time, that'll do the world of good. That's twice now Warrington's let teams score against them in the first, just before half time in successive weeks. What? You don't know whose clock you're using, not with mine. But, so, converted by Close. So, I make it 7 minutes to half time. It's Eagles 6, Eagles 8, Warrington 2. Warrington blend the sub on. Crompton still can't get on the park. Set move there by Eagles. We started by Waddell. So restarted, knock on. What a bad mistake. That's not professional play. And Gamson knows that was a hell of a mistake. Professional people shouldn't do that. He's put Eagles now after getting that nice try. He's put up Eagles under all kinds of pressure now. So Crompton, he goes to scrum half, feeds it. Warrington. But Warrington was slow there. It was a good move on the blind side, but it didn't come off. He has to go on his own, Duffy. So can Warrington reply? Lyon off the field. Here's Bishop, we've got it out wide. Good play by Bishop. And Bishop puts the equaliser on the board. All kinds of trouble there, Sheffield. The gap just opened up and Paul Bishop said, thank you very much, 4 points. That was a good substitute move by Warrington. Bishop's gone to stand off and didn't he work that wonders. The gap opened and Bishop went in. He's left himself an easy conversion. So Warrington replies straight away, that's how to do it. So Warrington now made that substitution. They've brought off David Lyon, who got a knock earlier, and they've brought Crompton in at scrum half. Bishop's gone to stand off, and they've put Rudd at full back, and they've brought O'Sullivan in the 3/4 line. So it's Bishop trying to convert his own try. Should have no problem with this, but I've said that before. At the moment it's Warrington 6, Eagles 8. 2 points coming up, is it? And the sun shines on it, so that makes it again all square. 35 minutes gone. Warrington, a good time to reply. Bit slack daisical by Sheffield though there. Bad play by the fullback.
35 minutes gone, just 5 minutes to go. Sheffield
So,
playing
Eagles to restart. Through close. Long one downfield. Let's hope Desi doesn't make... And Drummond doesn't make any mistake. He picks that up and comes forward. He might only be a slight man, but I'll tell you, he takes some bringing down. He's very wiry. Dwayne Mann goes on his own. 25. Warrington still in possession. As I make it now 4 minutes to half time, and it's Sheffield 8, Warrington 8. The game's opened up in the last 5 minutes, so let's hope we're in for a good second half. Dwayne Mann, bit Sumner. He's tackled. Nickel and Russell in the tackle. Here's Bishop trying to get it on his left foot. Does do. But it looks like the fullback's got it well covered. And again he makes an ash of it. Luckily for him it went backwards this time. And he's well tackled. A good tackle by Warrington. This fullback he's under all kinds of pressure today. And he's putting himself under pressure. I mean, luckily for him it'd have been better let that ball bounce. Now Sheffield trying to get out of the tray. Here's the try scorer, Broadbent. He's tackled. No, it's Wilby, I'm sorry. Sheffield 25 is Waddell. Waddell looking to get through. Almost broke through that tackle. So, 2 tackles to go. Eagles watch for the kick here. That's what they're doing, kicking on the 5th. No, Broadbent back inside. Powell, but Powell has to take the tackle, and now it's the last tackle, says Mr. Smith. Here's the kick. Close, gets it downfield. Desi having to go back. And it's Rudd. I think Rudd's gone up. No, Desi Drummond stops it wisely. They both left it for a minute, and Desi goes round him. But there's the cover. Young brings him down. So Warrington again in possession. Chrissy Rudd doing the sensible thing, giving his forwards chance to get back. So here's Bishop. Bob Jackson has to bend down. Mercer, he's not finding that gap in this second row, but he's working hard. Here's Crompton. Crompton slips it to McGinty, but good tackling again. Eagles reading that move. Russell there in the tackle. Dwayne Mann again from acting half back to Crompton. Crompton, a bad pass. What a bad pass. Warrington lackadaisical. So, what can Eagles do? As he's shoved back 5 yards, took back by Crompton. So Warrington now turn to defend again. Broadbent the try scorer. This time he's not allowed to break through. So Eagles looking to add another try. Michael almost got through. The gap just closed. That man closed it down along with his New Zealand colleague Mercer. Russell.
That's a good ball.
Oh, what a good ball.
Good try.
Well, he set that up perfect.
Russell laid that ball off well for Nickel, and Nickel goes in for Sheffield wide out. So that's 3 tries in 5 minutes we've had here at Don Valley Stadium. Warrington won't be happy with the defence there. Russell got the ball and he waited just long enough for the gap, and there was Nickel to run through it. Fullback couldn't do much about it, and it goes over wide out, about 6 or 7 yards in from the touchline. Left close with a similar kick to his early penalty. But the Warrington defence there, very bad. So we're having an enjoyable game though. Like I say, that's the 3rd try in 5 minutes, and it puts the Eagles back in front. It's a yo-yo game, yo-yo score anyway. So, close now, trying to convert Nickel's try. So, Eagles have replied straight away. That's the way to do it. So, sun shining, good Yorkshire weather as they say. So it's close, trying to convert Nickel's try. He's already kicked one from here, remember, in this 23rd minute. He kicked an equalising penalty. Let's see what he does with this. The looks a good one too. No, that one goes left of the sticks. So that's 2 from 3 for Young, close. So I make it almost on half time, but there'll be a bit of injury time. Warrington's had to use 2 subs through injuries. So after 40 minutes here at Don Valley Stadium, Sheffield Eagles 12, Warrington 8. So Bishop restart. Long one. Young looks like he's got this one. Young picks this one up. And he telegrams again. I mean, sent a postcard there and told Warrington what he was going to do with it. As Warrington in the on a 25 again. He's Broadbent, he's tackled though. No, it's Wilby. They look very similar, Broadbent and Wilby. There's only about 2 stone difference in weight. Woodell having a good game in the Sheffield front row. So Eagles warming up Farrell and Kellett. Oh, bad play again. And it's picked up Phil Sumner. Handling's bad. So Warrington, can we reply? Crompton. Bishop's trying to get Farnley running through the gap, but he can't get through. O'Sullivan, but he's well tackled. Nickel does the tackling. Warrington got 3 half-backs now on the field. He'll have to go on his own here, and he gets Bob Jackson buried. Should have been stuck to the ball there, young Crompton. Instead he give it to Jackson, and he was 3 tacklers. Duffy, I don't know what that is. And Eagles go up for it. Play on, says the referee. And Warrington's got possession, but a knock on. Referee, right, well placed. Rudd knocks, someone knocked on, and it was Warrington player. It's only Farnley, judged to a knocked on. Good positional play by the referee. So, Eagles get it out of the scrum. Close, he can't get round McGinty though. So, still inside the Eagles 25. I think Eagles will be better sticking this up the jerseys now for 2 minutes. The Hooters due any second now. Sheffield just got to slow it down till half time. Wilby brings it slow, just coming through the forwards, just doing the basic moves. Nothing silly now, Eagles. Close gets it to Panapar, but Warrington's waiting and he pinches the ball, man. So, one Kiwi to the other. Thanks very much, says Dwayne, man. Panapar won't like that. I think he'll make Dwayne, man, buy him a drink after the match for that. Bishop. O'Sullivan, the gap's there, but well closed down. Just closed it down, Willoughby then. Bob Jackson has to go on the blind side. 3 men to bring him down on the far side. He's not in touch. Still in the ball, Warrington. Bishop does the run around. Crompton finds the gap. Mercer, but he gave it too soon. He did nothing. He never got the full back to go in the tackle. Last play for Warrington. No, so the play comes to an end. Comes to an end on a bit of scrappy play near the Sheffield half. So, half time, it's Sheffield 12, Warrington 8, and I think... built for the uniform. So, welcome back to the Don Valley Stadium for the second half. So, it's Eagles 12, Warrington 8. As we get the game restarted now. So, Crompton gives it to McGinty. McGinty comes running forward. So, Warrington now. Good running. So, Warrington looking for an early score to bring them back. Mercer has to go on his own, looking to straighten up, but Wilby's not allowing it. And Cook trying to take the ball, but I don't think Mercer will let that go. Been around too long for that game, my old son. Man just gets his kick off. It looks a good kick. Bounces, misjudged. Well, it still comes back into Gamson's breadbasket. Crompton tried to run through him. You won't run through Martin Crompton. Kicked him. But I think Martin Crompton was looking for an Oscar. Yeah, the referee's telling him. Waddell. Yeah, looking for an Oscar there, young Martin. Not good, not trying to get your fellow professional sent off. So Warrington now still tackling, still in the Eagles half of the field. Powell. It's big Russell, already shown Warrington what he can do. Very dangerous. Looking for that, get his second row forwards running off him. They'll have to kick here. Close. Long one. Drummond's coming over, but it looks a bad one. Ball back, so Warrington will get head and ball. Turnover, I think, this time. So Warrington get possession, turnover. So Warrington in the Eagles half of the field. Restart it. Man, Crompton, Mercer. But I think Mercer would be better running on. He's standing still, Mercer, when he's receiving this ball, and he won't do any damage that way. McGinty again, he's stood still. Warrington forwards have got to come running onto the ball. You can't stand still and expect to break the defence. Back inside, Bishop. But the gap was there, but Close stuck with him. Dwayne Mann feeds it back. O'Sullivan. Drummond in the middle of the field. Look it, Drummond backpedaling there. Just short of the 25. Warrington here coming on the blind side. Phil Sumner, he'll have to hold on though. Last tackle, says the referee. So Sheffield touched that. Well, by rights, that should have been 6 again, for a Sheffield player touched it, but Martin knocked it on. So Eagles, big Broadbent, try scorer, trying to go through Drummond. On the near side here, Young. Not seen much of this lad, Young, but Cook out to Close to Nickel, but Nickel's not running onto that. Standing start, and he's brought down. Maiko now, playmaker at acting half-back, comes on this side, switches it to Powell. Warrington defence there though. Oh, nice tackle. That wouldn't have been out of place at Old Trafford. Sliding tackle by Chris Rudd. Football style. When it looked like the Warrington defence had, it looked like they obstructed Russell there. But, so Close, 5 yards from the Warrington line, and Close does the daft thing. Should know better. I mean, he's got head and ball to start with. You don't need to feed. And he gives Warrington relief, a free penalty. They won't be happy with that, Sheffield. I mean, you get head and ball and you have to feed. There's something wrong somewhere. So, Warrington now on the halfway line. Chance to come into the Sheffield half again. Dwayne Mann. But Warrington forwards, they're standing flat. Bob Jackson, I mean, if he breaks the tackle, there's no one there to be up with him. We're lying too deep. Sumner. Good running by Sumner. But Warrington are lying far too deep. I mean, if Brian Johnson come up here, he could see Crompton. But Nick Wilby and Coke that close it down. Blind side, McGinty inside to Cullen. Cullen would be better unleashing the ball. Just running into trouble. Just goes back where he started. Cullen would have been better letting that ball go. Drummond. Crompton to Bishop. And Mann goes in. Good try by Warrington. Both halfbacks involved. Good try. Bishop and Crompton involved. Backing up by Dwayne Mann, and that's what happens when you back up. Dwayne Mann just went over the line. Backing up. Most important thing in rugby league. The coaches tell players back up, and that try come backing up. The halfbacks had probed, made the gap, and there was Dwayne Mann on hand to take the last pass from Crompton to go in on a pose, really. So, scores tied, with a kick to come from Bishop from in front of the sticks. Might put Warrington back in front for the second time. So, it's 6 minutes in the second half. Warrington opened the account through Dwayne Mann. First try this season for Dwayne Mann. Only his second for the club. Got his first against Barrow last season. So what can Bishop do with this? Pops it over. So. Ian, we'll do a start the second half like 7 minutes. So we'll put 47. Right. So 7 minutes in the second half. Mann opens the account. So Sheffield restart. Close. Long one down the middle of the field. Mercer straps it soccer style. He has to come quickly though for the bounce, and he has to come on his own, and all the Sheffield forwards are up now. So Warrington turn to come away from the line. Phil Duffy. Warrington must have signed him just lately because he's normally been playing here and over. Bob Jackson having a quiet game on his account. Unloads it. Sullivan, there's a chance, but good cover back, sweeping system there by the scrum half. Stop the move. Warrington now fanning it along the line. Crompton to Jackson. But Jackson runs into the stone wall Russell and Nickel. Warrington looking a bit livelier in this half. Bishop gets his kick off, looks a good one. He's done his forwards the world of good there. 50 yards. Warrington forwards are like that. Not good for the Sheffield forwards though. They've got to walk back 50 yards. So it'll be Sheffield's head and ball, about 15 yards from their own try line. Warrington in the lead, remember, 14-12. But this game really looking lively. Warrington just looking lively too as Close gets it in. Gamson's tackle though. But this time I think he is hurt. He's not bluffing this time as Powell's tackled. He definitely made contact with Bishop. Will be. I don't know what the fans are. It's maybe because of Crompton's earlier thing. I can tell you, if they got kicked in the face, I think they'd lie on the field as well. Broadbent, Nickel. But Bish, good play by Mercer, not allowing him to. Another Warrington player hurt. Sumner gets a Duffy, but he's a good tackle on. Last tackle, Wardell's brought down. He'll have to kick here. He's Close, gets his kick off, gets behind Drummond, and that's another good kick. So it's tit for tat. First it's Bishop, now it's Close, but like I say, it's Warrington's head and ball again. Both teams using this kicking game now, saving the forwards, lots of work. And it's Kellett coming on now, and Wilby coming off. So Wilby comes off, and a big man goes in the pack. So Warrington. But O'Sullivan not allowed any room. Closed down by Gamson. Crompton has to give it inside. Who's this man? Running well, man. Scored Warrington's second try. So Kellett's on for Tim Wilby. That'll put more weight in the Sheffield pack because he's a big lad, this Kellett. Looks like a big coal miner. And Wilby, more a centre than a second row. Crompton along the line. McGinty tries to go round, but there's Broadbent and Waddle. Two prop forwards getting through a lot of work for Sheffield. Bishop on the left foot, gets behind Nelson, but the bounce goes in favour of Sheffield. Well, that's as good as a kick and touch. Now it's Nelson's got to come forward, and he's well tackled. Brilliant tackle by man is Gamson. Good running by, giving his forwards a rest, loses it. Referee says he knocked on. Looked like Warrington player forced that out of his hands, but I'm not going to argue. Warrington get the advantage, head and ball, and Sumner's hurt now. No, it's Duffy he's been in the wars, this Duffy, but he's all right. Referee's not happy with it, wants him to have some attention, so he gives both teams a bit of a relax. So, Duffy, very lightweight, Pat Warrington's got. Bishop's got O'Sullivan, back to Bishop. Good play, he's got Rudd, but the cover defence was there, Gamson. Warrington did a nice switch there, here's Drummond, still going. So 6 again, Warrington gets 6, that'll do. Crompton, Mercer takes it stood still. So Warrington looking for another try here, this'll be a good time to score. Sumner, but tackling on Kellett, who's just come on for Wilbur, he's in the tackle. Wide out now to Warrington, Bishop, Crompton to McGinty. McGinty doesn't unlead the pass though. O'Sullivan acting half back now. Penalty, says the referee. I think the touch judge gave that, reckoned that Close was interfering at a play the ball. Warrington get the penalty. What's Bishop doing? Going for the goal. So Bishop looking to increase Warrington's lead. Full of confidence, Bishop. Already kicked 2, remember. David Lyon kicked the first, and David Lyon come off in for Duff. This Kellett, big lad, like the old-fashioned prop. Just does the basic work from a prop. So 25 yards out, 10 yards in from the far touchline. What can Bishop do with this? Can he increase Warrington's lead? Looks a good one. Yeah. So 12 minutes in the second half. So Warrington open up a 16 points to 12 lead. So Sheffield still in this game, not over by a long way. Still 25 minutes to go, 26 minutes. Close, long one. This time Mercer again.
Oh, that's bad play.
So, it looks like Sheffield get the head and ball here. I don't know what Mercer was thinking of there, but he's not happy with the decision. 2 men in each way there, Bob Jackson and Mercer, and the ball running. It puts Sheffield on the attack. Close. Bishop read it well, closed it down. Powell not got any room. All from Paul Bishop there. He spotted that gap and he closed it down and he left Powell no room at all. There's Broadbent, big bulking prop forward. Just does the basics and gets on with his play. Not a fancy Dan, this Broadbent. And the other forward, Waddell. So, 15 yards out, Eagles in possession. Penalty. Dwayne Mann. When will players learn? The referee's consistent with this. Russell takes a quick one, close. Maiko, inside to Panapa. Panapa still running around, but Bob Jackson brings him down. So, Sheffield, 6 tackles, what can they do here? Right in front of the sticks, Cook goes on his own. Beats one man, but not the second man, and he's brought down 10 yards out. Eagles, there's Kelly. Ooh, he's tackled, he's barely yards out now, feet. Don't play it! No, referee said no, scrum down. Well, be honest, I'm a long way from play here, but it definitely looked like Kellett didn't play the ball. So Warrington's heading ball here, Waddle let off for Warrington. But I think Sheffield were lucky earlier. Kellett just threw that ball between his legs, he didn't play it. Sheffield pushing Warrington off the ball, they know they've got much more bigger pack. Trying to wheel it and get possession. So the referee not happy with it, and it goes again. Crompton gets it in, not happy. Loose arm, and heading. So Warrington now putting themselves on pressure. Broadbent looking for his second. Not this time, no. He's dragged to the ground. 2 yards out now. What can Sheffield do here? Switches it to Waddle, but Waddle having none of it. He's just dragged backwards. His weight was going forward, but Warrington dragged him back. Now Powell along the line, close inside to Nickel, but again he's well met. And the Warrington's defence, 3 to go. Going wide. Oh, Russell just gone on his left foot and he brought down. And he's lost possession, as he know. Powell. And it's a drop out from between the sticks. So that's 12 tackles Sheffield's just had. Using the big men, trying to break through over the line, but Warrington hold out. But the pressure's still there. They're going to get possession back here from this drop out by Bishop. Wants a long one down the middle of the park and all the defence to run up here. Down the middle. Straight to Gampson, who does well. And he comes forward now. Good tackle by Mercer though. So Sheffield now. Cook, he goes on his own. It'd have been better letting that ball do the work, and he goes, that's wasted tackle. Warrington's defence held out there. Can they hold out now as Waddle goes forward? He's still, can he unload? No, they just hold him man and ball. Getting a lot of room, this Waddle. He can, looking for a penalty, Waddle there. Close. Ooh, the gap was there. Warrington just closed it. Good play by Close. 2 tackles to go. Warrington still got a tackle. Russell. Panapa, last tackle. Watch for the kick now here. Powell's the man, is it? Powell looking to kick. He's tackled. Ooh! Big Kellett, who's just come on, just couldn't get over. And Warrington get the ball back now from a turnover. Desi Drummond giving his forwards a rest. Trying to get the game back in Sheffield half where they know Sheffield can't do any damage. Mercer, he comes forward, but still not out of danger. Here's Sumner. Good running work by Sumner. Impressed with Sumner today. Getting through a lot of work. McGinty now shoves off Nickel. Make it to the 25. Watch for the kick from Bishop soon. Put play back in the Eagle half. And he gets it away. Gets behind Nelson. Nelson's got to retrieve it. Takes it. What's he going to do? He's got Crompton. But he runs like across the field. Been better going forward. Crompton brings him down with an assist from Drummond. So, close. Gamson runs into, oh, good tackle by Bishop. This is where the game's got to be played. Cook can't get out of tackles. There's 3 men waiting for him. No one over there on the wing. Play congested in the middle of the park here for Sheffield. Cook still on the floor. Here's the ball to Mrs. Keller. Maiko. Whoa, what a tackle! That was a crunching tackle. He knew he'd been in a tackle then. Sullivan the man. Powell. He's back. Warrington's Drummond. Last tackle. Grab from behind. Still trouble here. Warrington get the ball back. Paul Bishop. Good play. What a good play by Powell though. Des Drummond pulled off a try-saving tackle there. So there's 2 players down now. There's a Sheffield player and a Warrington player down receiving attention. But what a run by Powell. Only a tackle from behind by Drummond. Stopped a certain try there. But it don't look good. I think it... Mercer running his way now. But that was nice football by Sheffield. Sumner shoving them off the tackles. Just shoves Nickel off. Nickel underneath. What a crunching run. Here's Crompton. He'll have to go on his own. Gets it out. He did well to hold that. Now's the chance. Sumner gets up. He does well. But Kellett's there. Last tackle. Watch for Bishop here with a kick. Putting the play back. Man gets it away. But straight to Gamson. Sheffield come forward again. But Bishop stops him earlier. And Man's there with a second tackle. So here's Panaper. Already involved in a run earlier. Him and Powell, his co-centre, which was just cut out by Desi Drummond when a try looked on. Russell pushing men off. Strong man this Russell. Doesn't look a big man, but he's strong. Brushes tackles off. Here's Waddle. Waddle will be looking to release this ball, but Warrington go for man and ball. So Eagles. Here's the Eagles again. Maiko spots a gap. But Crompton brings him down. Last tackle, says the referee. Watch for the kick again here. Drummond dives on it. Sensible play by Desi Drummond. Nothing fancy. Just dives on the loose ball. Slow to his feet, Drummond. Old professional move. Bob Jackson. Got to get the game up here. I'm sure Warrington's coach, Brian Johnson, will know. If the game goes into Sheffield half, Warrington can dominate this game. Oh, bad play. Play on. Sheffield had chance, get the ball back, and now Kellett knocked it on. So Warrington get it back. What a let off for Warrington. So here's Mercer. Runs into Kellett. Big man this Kellett, like a big side, I won't say what. A big outhouse. Good running, Duffy. Taking the pressure off now, coming slowly away, but finding yardage hard to find. It's good defence. And Crompton runs into the outhouse. Kellett, big man this Kellett. Here's O'Sullivan looking to jink his way through. Here's the last tackle. Where's Bishop? Bishop will get his kick away here. They want to find the gaps. Plenty of them. This time Rudd. Here's Gamson underneath it again. Takes it. And he comes forward, but the gap's shot down. Good play. O'Sullivan brings him down. But play still in the Warrington half. Here's Young. Ooh, almost breaks through. Duffy keeps hold though. Gamson. Here's Waddle. Sheffield fans looking for this try that'll put them back in the game. But Warrington's defence holding on. What a lot of pressure. Knock on. Mick Cook not watching the ball. That's the first rule you learn in rugby league. Keep your eye on the ball, never mind the players. So, it's a scrum down on the Warrington 25 as Sheffield make the second substitution. And it's what a poor one for Sheffield. It's the main man, scrum half, David Close. So a scrum half comes off and a winger comes on. Farrell, and another penalty. Sheffield getting everything now. Differential, can't go for goal, but they'll get more pressure. So Warrington in under all kinds of pressure in the last 10 minutes. So Maiko has to kick. Finds touch, 10 yards now from the line. Warrington's got a tackle again. So, Waddell. Oh, man and ball, that's the way to tackle Waddle. So, can Warrington hold out again? Cook. The next try will be very important for either team. No try. Offside. Judged offside.
Bounce the ball, says the referee.
So Warrington will get the ball. What a let off. It looked a try to me. Sam Panap would be upset with that. That would have been his first try for Sheffield. And what a vital one. But the referee on the spot judged him to have dropped it. So Warrington now, they better slow this game down a bit. Let the forwards come with it. So Mercer, we've not been in this half of the field for the last 10 minutes. Got to hold on to the ball. It seems like Sheffield's had all the possession. Drummond does a run around with man. Not had much ball, Warrington. So it's Warrington's turn. Can they keep hold of this ball and put Sheffield under pressure? Crompton. McGinty did well to hold that round his shoulders, but he still held on to it. Still in their half, though. We've not been in Sheffield's half for about 10 minutes. O'Sullivan holds on. Lovely play by O'Sullivan. Finds a gap. But here's the gap for Warrington, but they've closed down again. Nickel and Kellett. Good defence by Sheffield. Tackling well. Sullivan gets a good kick off. This looks a good one. No. Unlucky. It could have gone either way, so Sheffield will restart with a tap on the 2 balls on the field. So Sheffield now, first time we've been in this half for a while. Here's Panapa. A judge to have dropped the ball earlier. He'd like to make up. What a try that would have been. Made it 16 each. But as it is, Warrington 16, Sheffield 12. 25 minutes gone in the second half. So 15 minutes to go. Here's Cook. Oh, almost breaks out of that tackle by Duffy. So here's the Eagles again. Russell, he's got Nickel running on him. Still going. Forward shouts the referee. On the blind side, Waddell. Oh, good tackle by Drummond. Shoves his shoulder in and down goes Waddle. Big man to put down. Michael gets his kick off. Who's underneath it? Offside, surely Sheffield. But Warrington, good take. Chrissy Rudd went up, kept his eye on that ball all the way. Drummond. Excellent full-back play by young Chrissy Rudd. He had lots of pressure from Sheffield players all around him, but he knew. He kept his eye up. There was only one man going to come with that ball, and it was Rudd. So Warrington trying to get back in the Sheffield half. Mercer running, but there's no one with him. He has to take the tackle out here on the touchline. So Warrington looking to if they could get a try now, it might see this Sheffield side off. Man does a dummy. Last tackles, referee's hands in the air again. Here's the kick. Bishop will kick it this time. Gets it across field. Nelson, it looks, no, this might be a good kick. Warrington coming up, and Nelson has to play it. Good play by Warrington. Keep him down here. Good kick by Bishop. Farrell, first touch for him. So Warrington now, can they keep Sheffield down here? Nels, good tackling. Russell's brought down. This is where Warrington want to play this game. Broadbent, good running by Broadbent. Had a good game for the Eagles. But the play here, along the line. Russell inside. We've seen that. What was Hanover still. Waddell going still. Carrying Martin Crompton with him and still going forward. But the last tackle. He has to kick Maiko now. As good as a pass. Desi Drummond takes it. Comes charging forward. Goes round Nickel. No, good play by Nickel. Chrissy Rudd trying to get free. What a try! What a try by Chrissy Rudd! Brilliant! What a brilliant try! Has that won the game for Warrington? Warrington fans are ecstatic. That was a brilliant try.
It's got me excited, but let's give him credit. He got the ball off Dizzy Drummond on the halfway line. Nothing looked on. He took on Nelson on the outside. He whizzed past him. He switched into fourth gear, and there was no one going to catch him. And he still had the audacity to sidestep Gamson. What a try. Brilliant. I think that's won Warrington this game. Worthy tried to win any game. Even Sheffield fans applauding that. That was football at its highest. But give credit to Drummond. But what a try, nothing looked on. He got that ball on the halfway line and he put the afterburners on. He waved goodbye to Nelson. Nelson was left in his wake and he had the nerve to come inside Gamson. Thank you very much. 4 points. Warrington 20, Sheffield 12. Bishop with a kick to come. After all the pressure Sheffield's had, Warrington come upfield, it must really hurt. It's been all Eagles in the last 15 minutes. Bishop looks a good one. No, waved away. So we've got about 12 minutes left. But all that pressure Eagles have had. That worthy to win any match, that try by Rudd. Even Sheffield fans shouted. So it's Maiko now trying to get Sheffield back in the game. 10 minutes to go. Straight in, and another mistake. That's what happens when you get things going against you. And Maiko puts it into touch on the full. A penalty to Warrington. So Warrington now, they're not only getting penalties, they're getting time to slow down, have a bit of a breather, have a blow. That's what you want. But what defence? They must have had about 30 tackles to make there on Eagles. They had 5 6s all on the run, but the Warrington defence held out. As coaches say, and as you know, as we say in rugby league, defences win matches, and Warrington's defences, for my money, that's where we've won this match today. So Warrington now, back in the Eagles 25. So, Dwayne Mann restarts. Bob Jackson, he'll know. Been around a long time, Jackson. Well picked up by Dwayne Mann. What a brilliant pick-up. Drummond, run around. Ooh, Drummond looking to straighten up. Warrington looking to put this game out of sight now. Mercer. Warrington throwing it about now. Duffy picks up a loose ball. Warrington now 10 yards from the line, looking for a try that'll put this game well out of Sheffield's reach. As it is, it's 20 points to 12. Inside, no, Crompton holds on. And Drummond has to go down with it. Bit of a mix-up there. Loses some yardage, but luckily we're still in possession. Bob Jackson. Good running by Bob Jackson on the blind side here, but Nichols there again. 10 yards out, last tackle, says the referee. O'Sullivan. Ooh. O'Sullivan nearly got his first try for Warrington. So it's a drop out between the sticks. Sonny Nicholl had to kick that one in, touching goal. Good play by O'Sullivan, little kick on the blind side, and he went for try and get his first try for Warrington, but it's put Sheffield still under pressure. Warrington will get possession back here. 9 minutes to go. It's Sheffield 12, Warrington 20, and Duffy, no, he leaves it to Mercer. Mercer traps it soccer style, picks it up, comes forward, runs into players, still going. Mercer now getting on top. Sheffield's turn to defend now. Duffy has to straighten up, but Nichols there, Cook's there, Waddle's there, all in the tackle. Trying to get this ball. You can't win the game without the ball. McGinty stutters one way, tackled. 25 yards out. Warrington will be looking for the drop here if they can get near enough. Fan using this big open spaces. Knock on. Sheffield get it back. So Sheffield now back in possession. Farrell picks up the loose ball. Here's Russell. Russell, strong lad. Makes it to the Warrington half of the field. Had a good game for Eagles, this lad. Cook. But he runs into Cullen and he's carried back. Shell shouts the referee. Warrington coach now on the touchline, stood up. Panaper, too close, stood in bunches, Sheffield there, in the middle of the field. That's what the coach told them coming up today. Kellett, Big lad. Takes a lot to bring him down. Big boy. Last tackle, shouts Mr. Smith. So here's the kick. Russell. No, Maiko. Maiko, a long one. Gets it. Powell. Gamson. Gamson to Nelson. Still going. What? Warrington get it. Thank you very much, says Paul Cullen. Brilliant pass by Farrell straight into Paul Cullen's breadbasket. Thanks very much, says Cullen. Best pass he's had all day. He comes forward. Mercer now. Second man, strong man this Mercer. Normally a centre, but a big lad, hard to bring down. But, Bob Jackson. But I'll be honest, this lad Russell of Eagles, he don't deserve to be on a losing side. He's had a great game for Eagles today. Sumner, he's had a good game for Warrington. Phil Sumner, look at him, he's brushing them off. Look at him, man after man. Just shoves them off. 17 years of age, he's built like a young bull. Still in the Warrington half of the field though. Bishop, long one. Good play by Sullivan. Forward. Bad pass by Cullen. Does he give a penalty? No. I thought they might have got a penalty for a deliberate forward, because that's what it looked like to me from Cullen after O'Sullivan had thrown the long pass. So, scrum down. Midway between Warrington 25 and halfway. Eagles head and ball. Get another penalty from the scrum. Penalties must have gone 2-1 today to Eagles. Feet up, says Mr. Smith. So, Maiko looking for touch. Finds it on the 25. So, Warrington's got a tackle again. I make it 5 minutes to go. Eagles want to try desperately. Here's Waddle. Tackle again. This is it. These 6 tackles now is going to be very important. Broadbent breaks through. Good run by Broadbent. Warrington's got it all out here. He's just try. Nickel, he's give it. Second try for Nickel. So Nickel scores for Eagles with 5 minutes left. So that's Nickel's second try. What a vital time to score. It's brought them back in this game. But they had to score there if they had to come in it. That was the last chance for Eagles, that's 6. And they made the most of it. Nickel from acting half, back his momentum, took him through 2 tackles. So, Warrington 20, Eagles 16 with a conversion to come. It looks like Maiko's got the kicking responsibility now. It's about 5 yards, not a difficult kick, but it's a pressure kick, that's for sure. About 5 or 6 yards to the right of the stick, swirling wind in his face. Gotta take his time. Clock's restarted, 4 minutes to go. He's kicked it. Yep. So Eagles now. Eagles 18, Warrington 20. When it looked this game was all over, Warrington's put the cell under all kind of pressure in these final 5 minutes. But Bishop restarts. Long one.
Let it go. Oh, he should have let that ball go.
Nope. So, what a bad play by Gamson. So he's put his team under pressure. And he threw the ball away. He should be off the sin bin for that. No kind of weight for that. But he didn't look like he was in field. Didn't look like the line to me. But the penalty's gone against the Eagles. So they've got to restart from between the stick. Russell going over saying he weren't in. And I tend to agree with him. But the referee and touch judge have given it. O'Sullivan, Drummond, picks it up on the full. Still running, so Warrington got to slow it down now, get these minutes off the clock. Drummond slowly up, the old professional trick, Mercer, just hold on. I don't think Sheffield's got anyone who could go full length for the field, so this is where to play the game. Bob Jackson cuts inside, good running by Jackson, coming into his own now. Very fit man, this Bob Jackson. Very fit, slowly to his feet though, just playing the old professional move. Crompton, you have to go on his own. Bishop! Knock on. Try goes begging. It looked like Paul Bishop was going under the sticks, but he just got grabbed. Paul Bishop looked like he was going in then. So, you're on again. So, scrum down, Eagles head and ball. Minutes ticking away in the Eagles 25. This is where we've got to play the game. Is Panepa, but Panepa's shut down. Bishop, good tackling by Bishop and O'Sullivan. Farrell, big lad from Huddersfield, winger, makes a few yards though. Referee looking at his watch. Knock on. As he give, and scrum, I think it's Sheffield head and ball.
You cannot go down on the ball with your hands in the room.
Oh, scrum down it is, Sheffield head and ball. That'll take up some more time. So, Sheffield. Warrington's ball back now. So Warrington now, they've had to do a lot of tackling again. This'll be a chance. Here's Russell, danger man, holds it, shows the ball, but Warrington don't fall for it this time, and he bring him down. Ticking away now the time. Powell, he'll know what the... Worrell! But Bishop comes across. It's Eagles. Powell. This is it, this'll be it. Penalties now going Sheffield's way. Powell. Last tackle. Last tackle, this could be Sheffield's last chance. Straight in. So Warrington's head and ball now. That'll be a relief. Brian Johnson telling him now on the touchline, slow it down, slow it down. So it's a turnover. I make it now. We're in injury time here at Don Valley Stadium. First time Warrington's played here, and it looks like we might be winning it. Dwayne Mann. Well deserved. I thought I'd give it to Russell myself, but Nickelwell, he's not been far behind, and he gets it. Sullivan now knows. Ooh, can't break away, but Warrington got the ball. They know as long as we've got the ball, Sheffield can't score. Powell and Nickel bring Mercer down. Yeah, minutes now, the fans here, but we've had a good game of rugby league here, no matter who. No team really deserves to lose this. It's been a good game, clean, end to end. So Bishop is the kick, finds it, good kick, no. The wind again grabs it, so Eagles will have another chance. There it is! There's the Utah, bring us to a close here. First time Warrington's been here. Sheffield Eagles 18, Warrington 20. Scorers for Sheffield. Penalty. Close. Close 2 goals. Tries by Broadbent and Nickel, 2 tries. And Warrington scorers. Bishop a try, Mann a try, and Chrissy Rudd the winning try. 3 goals by Paul Bishop, but I think that try of Chrissy Rudd deserved to win any game. So O'Sullivan on his first game for Warrington will pick up winning pay. Happy commentator Alan Ellison saying goodbye, thank you from